Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. And I've got to figure out what day we're on Vlogmas, but because I always want to say welcome to Vlogmas such and such, but I can't remember what day we're on. But I do know it is Thursday for me. Y'all are getting this on Friday. It is the day our last house of chickens comes. So it is 5:50, something around there. And it is 32 degrees outside, so it's a little chilly, but it could be worse. And it's going to be, I think, a pretty day. We've been up since 5 o'clock. Our employee Daniel showed up early to help us this morning, and he and Bryant have already gone to the chicken houses. It's not even 6 o'clock yet, and they've already gone. Dressed and ready, but I'm still drinking my coffee. I told him I'd be there in a few minutes. And so yeah, we're headed over. Bryant's got a fun day planned. I wish that his camera on his phone, I wish it worked well. I wish it was a good camera, because what I could do was he could get some film where he's going and I could put it in the video, but his camera is just not that good. And I'd let him take my camera because I don't have a whole lot to film today, but then that would leave me with no phone, and the chicken houses may have an alarm and need to go over to the chicken houses, so that won't work. But anyway, Isaac with his job, he gets to do something, and so Bryant's going to get to go and do something. I don't know what they're doing. We'll have him tell you in a little bit, but I'm going to finish my coffee because I got to quit being a slacker and get over there with them. Hey everyone, let me clean the lens off real quick, and I'll tell you what I'm doing in the bathroom. That's a little better, right? I can't see because I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know if it's any better or not. But I get asked all the time what kind of makeup and foundation I wear. Now, I'm not going to give a makeup tutorial because I do not feel qualified to do that. But I will show you what I use, then I'll put it on. I've actually already put my foundation on. My moisturizer that I use all the time is CeraVe. It's the night cream, but I use it during the day. And here is my foundation. This has lasted me forever, and I'm still using it. But I have gone and purchased a new one. It is Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue Moisturizing Makeup Broad Spectrum SPF 45, and the color is 2C3 Fresco. So Fresco is all you need to remember, but that's the color I use. And here it is in the new, this is my new one that I haven't opened yet, but I normally, before I started using this, I used drugstore makeup, and this is my favorite drugstore foundation, which is Loreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear. This was my summer color, so it's probably be too dark for me now, but it was $4.55. I don't think it has a name, just $4.55. So anyway, that is the foundation I use. Now I'm fixing to put on, and like there's no rhyme or reason to my makeup, so I will have to like hunt things down. Some may be in my drawer here. Yes. The concealer, I use it kind of like a concealer, a highlighter, you know, whatever. It is, oh, this is SJ2. That's not what I use. I mean, I use this. Don't get me wrong. I do use this. Well. Oh, here it is. L'Oreal. I'm having to use this essay that I think came in a free gift or something. I don't think I bought this. But this is L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. And I have no clue what color that is. But it comes with like a little spongy wand. And it has seen its better day. I need to actually throw that away. So, yes, the last few times I have been using this one. I didn't realize it was Estee though. I don't even look. I just put it on. Okay, I'm going to cut you off for just a minute, put this on, and then we'll move to my eyes. Okay, so on to my eyeliner. I got to put my glasses on. This is it. It's by Stila. I'm not a, like I say, a makeup connoisseur. I got this at Ulta. It has lasted me forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And it's just about seen its better day. It's still going strong though. It's probably time for me to go get another one of these. All right, we'll be back. And I use very little eyeliner. I put it just only on the outside corner of my bottom, down there around my lash line. I find that the older I get, the less makeup I need on the bottom because I don't want to aid in any drooping. Oh, and my concealer, I use it as a eyeshadow primer. Now, let me show you my eyeshadow palette. If I can find it. My sweet husband, it's all, you know how makeup gets, all kind of yucky. But this is Stone Cold Fox by ColourPop. And this is the color palette it is. And I love it. Had it since last Christmas. And you can definitely tell which colors I use more than others. But this is what I use just about every day. Unless I need some blue, which I'll probably use blue today. And this is an old, I don't know if it's Revlon or it's a drugstore. And I may use just a little bit of blue on the corner. Well, here, let's see if this tells me. LA Color. It's by LA Color. And I have several different little palettes from them. But they're drugstore, cheap. Yeah. Okay, we'll be back. We'll go back and finish the makeup in just a little bit. I stepped out because Bryant had to get in and get a shower. Because he has an event today with our son Isaac. So, I get asked, I'm hungry, I'm starving. When I stepped out, I realized how hungry I was. I've had my coffee this morning, but nothing else. And those of you that have followed me know I do Optavia. And like those of you that are on Optavia may ask what's my favorite fueling. And this is it. It's the oatmeal. So I'm fixing me some oatmeal. Okay, so back to makeup. I don't do a lot of the contouring stuff, and I should because I do think it looks better. But when I do, I love this. The lid is actually missing on one end. It's empty on one end, but it is actually it's got your dark contour and your highlighting all in one. It is NYX Professional Wonder Stick drugstore makeup. I mean, it's just drugstore stuff. You've got I still have plenty of the light over here. And the dark is empty. But love this. So I've got to get another one. But since I'm out of that, or at least the dark part of it, it's crazy, I found a blush that's pretty dark and kind of has a more of a browner type. And I actually just use it. And very lightly. I mean, like, I don't go crazy. And I just, I don't know how to, I'm not, like I said, I've not been trained how to do this. I just watched a few videos. Okay. And that's basically all I do when it comes to contouring. Now, blush. I use Mary Kay's Chroma Fusion blush. The color is Rogue Rose. And y'all gonna laugh. Look at this. I have one little piece left. But the lady who I buy my Mary Kay from, I've already got another one. So it's as soon as I finish this one, I've got another one. So y'all are just gonna hang tight while I do my blush. So And I just do it a little bit higher than what I did the contouring. But don't do what I say, because I'm, like I said, I am no professional at all. All right. Now, this is probably one of the most asked questions. And that is, what kind of mascara do I use? Now, I used to use, and have used it for years, this. Drugstore, well, both mine are drugstore. It's the Colossal by Maybelline in the purple, yellow with purple writing. Love it. But I have found what I consider my holy grail of mascara. And that is, it's by Loreal. And it's unlimited. It's in this weird little shape. Let me tell you, I don't ever bend but the wand has this neat little feature that helps you get to certain areas. I don't ever use that, but it's good if you need it. Some people said they can't find it. It comes in a box. It comes in a box. It's not just loose or in a packet with, it's in an actual box, and you have to throw, I don't have one or I'd show you. So you have to look for it. And you may just have to ask. So, all right, let me put my mascara on, brush my teeth, and we'll come back to this is probably the second most question I get. And we'll come back and talk about the most asked question I get about my makeup. Okay, before we move on, I thought I'd just show you the difference in my eyes. One, and I didn't put anything on the lower lashes, so don't look at the lower lashes, just look at the upper. So I've done this eye, obviously. And then, of course, there's one that has nothing on it yet. So, and I've even been asked if I wear false eyelashes, and I don't. I don't wear false eyelashes. This is my holy grail of mascara. So, okay, we'll be back. Okay, y'all, here we are back. And the finished look, just everyday look. Maybe if I was going to somewhere fancy, things I would do a little bit differently. I might put a little heavier eyeliner on, a little heavier eyeshadow. I might line my lips. I might contour a little heavily, more heavy. But we're back with the number one most asked question about my makeup, and that is, what kind of lipstick do I wear? And yet again, it is just a drugstore lipstick. It is getting old. It is Revlon, and the color is in the little black tube here with the little gold band. It says Revlon on the band, and the color is Plum Baby. Plum Baby. I love it. This is a very moisturizing lipstick. And so with that being said, with it being kind of moisturizing, it's not one that's going to stay all day. Like when you eat, you'll have to reapply. So it's not a matte that's going to go on, and it's not a stain. So it's something you buy several of these. Have one in your car, have one in your pocketbook, have one at home. But Plum Baby is my favorite. Now they have another one that is called Plumlicious, something like that. And it's pretty too. It's very, very close to this. What I like better about this is this has a little bit of a shimmer or a sheen to it. You see, like an iridescent sheen to it that also helps your lips look moisturized. And that's just what I like. Now, let me tell you what I don't do. I don't do a lot with my eyebrows. First of all, I've never even paid attention to eyebrows. I've never had anything done to my eyebrows until, well, let me back up. I did have one hairstylist who was doing my hair, and she just laid me back and and all of a sudden was working on my eyebrows, and I'm like, I've never had anything done to my eyebrows. And so that was the first time, but that was like unintentional on my part. And so then Caroline notices everybody's eyebrows. Like, that's her thing, and she loves pretty eyebrows. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I've never paid attention to eyebrows. So then I'm like looking at my eyebrows. I'm like, oh no, you can't even see my eyebrows. They're blonde. So I did buy this it's a little tube, and it kind of looks like a mascara tube, except of course it's not black. It's more blonde, little brown, I guess. And it comes with it looks like a little mascara applicator, and I would do that. But let me tell you what I just found out. The last time I went to my hairstylist, actually it was when I got my hair cut short. I did not even know they did this. Now I know y'all know they do this because everybody is like more in the know than I am. But they can tint your eyebrows. Just like they color your hair, they can tint your eyebrows. So I said, will you tint my eyebrows? And she you know, shaped them up. And she tinted them. I said, I want it to very natural. I don't want dark, you know, because I have blonde hair. Well, I used to have blonde hair, but it's turning darker and darker the older I get. But anyway, she tinted my eyebrows, and so that I don't even put anything on my eyebrows anymore. Now it will fade, and they'll have to do it. It's inexpensive. I mean, if you go to the beauty salon and they're doing any kind of color or a major look, say, hey, how about tinting my eyebrows? But yeah, so I've rarely plucked them, waxed them, just whenever I get a hankering. And right now they've just been slightly tinted, and you know, I don't have many eyebrows I mean, it's not like, I don't know, it's just not something I pay a lot of attention to, so therefore I don't do a whole lot. So okay, well, here's the finished makeup look. I hope you enjoyed. I didn't do a makeup tutorial. I just wanted to show you my favorites and the things I use, because I get asked all the time, what kind of makeup do I use? What kind of foundation do I use? What kind of skincare do I use? I get asked a lot of questions. The two main ones are, what mascara do you use and what lipstick do you use? And those two right now are my lipstick has been my whole, now I do wear different colors. If I'm wearing a red shirt, I'm not going to wear a plum lipstick, or you know, so I have other lipsticks, and I'll even mix lipsticks, but for the most part, on a daily basis, my #1 lipstick is the Plum Baby by Revlon. So okay, all right, so I will see you guys. I don't know what we're going to do next. Have no earthly idea. I got to pick up and clean a little bit because my house is fixing to get cleaned, and so yeah. Guess what I just realized, y'all? It's December 1st for me, 2nd for y'all. But anyway, that means we get to start our Advents, and I need to get my little Advent calendars out for the boys to change around, and my box that goes under the tree, and I put a little gift in the box for the boys. So we gotta do that. I don't even have a tree skirt on my little red. And you know, guys, there was a question on a comment asking if there was a tree nailed to the wall or fastened to the wall. No, there's no tree fastened to the wall. They're in stands, and yeah, there's no tree fastened to. I couldn't figure out what they were talking about, so I'm not sure what they're referencing. But if you're talking about my 2 Christmas trees, no, they're in a stand, standing up, right? Okay, so here we go. Let me show you the Advent calendars. We've got 4. Oh, I gotta go get one. There's one missing. Okay, I'm back. All right, we have. I hate Bryant left before I realized that it was Advent time, but he'll get his when he gets back. And we may do like one of a morning, one at night. I don't know how we'll do this. But anyway, we've got 2 chocolates. We've got a coffee, and we've got hot chocolate. So I figured we would start the day maybe with the chocolate, end the day with the chocolate, or we can have his and hers, you know, whatever. But let me show you what they are. Well, here we have the Ferrero collection. And I don't know if they're different or if they're all the same, but we'll see. And then we have Moser Roth. Now, I know these are different. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this may be just 12. No, it says 25 pieces. Oh, and look how beautiful that is. Isn't that pretty? And you fold these up and it stands up. How pretty is that? Okay, let me open this one. We'll see what that one looks like. That was easy. Oh, it's cute too, y'all. Look. How sweet. Okay, and let me show you. Here is our hot chocolate. It's adorable. Isn't that cute? And this is the advent. Like, you have like different numbers here. You actually take it out of this bottom sleeve and you pull the bow off. Not really. Okay. Anyway, such as it was. Let's see if I can put the bow back on. Okay, bow's back on. See? But we'll take this. I think we take this bottom part off. Anyway, there's numbers. See, right here is number 14, and we'll pop it out, and it has hot chocolate in it. And y'all, we got more Christmas socks than we know what to do with, so we did not need to do socks this year. That's what we did last year. And so here is our coffee, and they are numbered, but you don't know what you're getting until you pull this little tab right here, and then it'll tell you what flavor you're getting. So I'm super excited. Super duper excited. All right, so let's just dig into the, let's do the Ferrero collection. How's that? All right, guys, let me get you turned down here where you can see. Where you can see what I'm doing. All right. And so here's number 1. Oh, and I think it's just one of their regular ones. You know, I don't know that I've ever even had one of these. Maybe I have. All right, let me get it open. I think I've decided that I want to do this at night with our hot chocolate, with our coffee, and we can have a his and hers and like take a bite and then share it. So I'm just going to take one bite and wrap it up since I've already started this now. And then we'll save the other half for tonight for him. And then, you know, he don't care if I bite it, so I'm just going to bite it. Those are good. You know, I've seen the commercials forever, but I don't know that I've ever had one. Those are really good. That may not make it till tonight. That may not wait. Okay. All right, guys. Well, all right. I said I'm sorry I changed my mind. So we'll do our advents at night. I know there'll be some nights that we're late getting in and we may not feel like having a cup of coffee. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Okay, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to put up our advents. And, yeah, maybe fix me a cup of coffee right now. Not one of those, but just a regular cup. So I thought I'd show you my little box. It looks like a book, but it's actually a box. And what I do is occasionally throughout the month of December, I'll put a little prize in it for Judah and Levi. Now, if there's 2 prizes in there, it means one is for Judah, one is for Levi. And if there's 2 gifts in there, one of them's for Levi, one of them's for Judah. if there's only one gift in there, it means it's meant for both of them and they have to share it. What I do is I go to Ollie's and pick out little books and just simple things. It may be just a candy bar, and I may get 2 candy bars and stick in here. Just something to give them a little something to look forward to throughout the month of December, because it's really, really tough on kids that are seeing all these toys and seeing all these goodies and wanting, and it's not that they want anything big, it's just they're wanting some excitement. So I like to do the books, so it gives us something to read together. It gives us something we can do together. And so in here I've got 2 little books. I don't even take the stickers off, as you can see. And so when they come, and they don't come over here every day. So on the days they don't come over, they don't, I mean, it's okay. So I don't feel like I have to buy something, you know, 25 items for every day. But anyway, so I'm going to stick this, and it goes under my little red and white tree over here. I don't want it to get lost in with any gifts under the tree, although there's no gifts under the tree right now. But they know that's their special place. And I don't know if they remember this from last year, but they're fixing to remember. Okay, everyone. I am in a really, really, really good mood right now, and let me tell you why. My house just got cleaned. 2 wonderful ladies whose business is called 2 Moms, 1 Mop came and cleaned my house, and I always love it when they're here, and I really love my house right after they leave. But I can assure you that it doesn't stay this clean long. But right now it is super clean, minus my lunch right on the counter, but everything else, it is beautiful in here. So let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm filming a second video today. This is going to be a separate video. I'm making some candies, and I have recreated my favorite candy that I have not been able to find. Cracker Barrel used to sell it, and anyway, so be sure on December 5th, you've got to watch the video. I'll do a regular Vlogmas video, but I'm also going to add in this, it's a Candy Christmas 2022 collab video. And I nailed my favorite candy, y'all. Y'all have no idea how absolutely excited I am that I have nailed my favorite candy. Okay, so I'm going to get back in the kitchen. I've got to film a second candy in that same video, and then we'll figure out something for supper, okay? I hope I can keep all these videos straight and which one goes with what video. So, okay, I'll see you back in just a little bit. Okay, guys, we're getting an early start to our weekend. We have something to celebrate, and we'll tell you about it when we get inside, but we're eating at my favorite place, America's Roadhouse. Okay, guys, we're going to tell you our good news when we get home, like couch time, when we open our Advent stuff. Hey, that's today, yeah. I've already taken a bite. And so we will do that tomorrow. These are happy tears. Happy tears. So we'll see you guys at couch time with our coffee, our Advent stuff, and our good news. Okay, guess what time it is?
It is
Advent calendar time, and we have 4. I've already showed you what they are. They've already seen them.
They've already seen them?
They've already seen them.
Okay.
And
have they seen them?
yes,
Vanna. Call me Vanna.
wait, you forgot one.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know we had this one. When did we buy all these? You don't know? All right, which is first?
All right. So you're gonna do hot chocolate, I'll do coffee, or vice versa. And I've already tasted mine off of this one, but I left you half of it.
Oh, today?
Yeah, it's still in there.
Okay.
And we're gonna go in order of the numbers.
No.
Yes.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Yes.
Oh, here we go.
Do you want to open this one?
Countdown to happiness.
You open that one.
I'm getting this
I'll
one.
hold
Ready?
it for you.
Ready to go? That's number 1?
Yep.
Ready? Y'all ready? Here we go.
Oh my goodness. What if it's a pretty chocolate and you break it?
Man, look at that.
can't get
Does
it.
it tell me? Does it tell me what it is?
Oh, it does on the back after you taste it, but
On
you have to taste
the
it
back,
first.
right there, on the back.
No, on the back of the box.
You get ready.
That's that one.
Don't tell me. It's got,
Dripping chocolate.
it's got
I thought we were going to taste these on the couch with our coffee.
Hang on. Are we really?
Go ahead. Go ahead. We'll do that. We'll do it right tomorrow. Because I did it wrong too today.
Oh my God. It's very rich.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell you what it is.
It's very good.
It's that one.
Oh, it's cappuccino.
It is cappuccino.
Cappuccino milk.
It's good. All right.
Really good.
Well, here, since I already ate half of this one.
Did you eat it on the couch?
No.
Then
That's
why
what
did,
I said.
why did you
That's
mess
what
up?
I said. I did this one wrong.
Oh, so you're
too.
going to call me out for doing this one wrong, but not yourself.
Eat it.
I can tell you now, I'm going to like this because I've had these before. I don't know what they're called, but they're really good.
Ferrero. All right. So, we're going to do a hot chocolate and a coffee. I've already got we have our Christmas mugs.
Ferrero Fine Hazelnut Chocolate.
Have our coffee mugs out and ready. So,
Right, what do we got here as far as
we're going to open a
coffee?
coffee and
A hot chocolate?
can you get it out? I'll get the coffee out.
Right, here we go.
All right, what flavor hot chocolate?
Raspberry cocoa.
Ooh,
Raspberry
that
cocoa.
sounds good.
Here we go, guys. Look at
All
that.
right, now I'm gonna
Raspberry cocoa.
peel the coffee.
Right, is this
We don't know till we
don't
peel
know,
it.
okay.
See, it's just
Day
got
one?
number one.
That's kind of cool.
I can't read it.
Coffee Junkie Nutter Butterscotch Toffee.
Mmm.
That sounds good right there.
All right, so we're gonna make these. We'll meet you on the couch. Okay, we're here at the couch.
Here we
I've
are.
got coffee. He's got hot chocolate, but I have a feeling he's gonna end up drinking them both because I am full as a dog tick.
Tell them why you're full.
Because we just went and ate.
Yeah.
My favorite place, and I ate all my chicken. It smells good.
That raspberry's strong. Smell it.
It doesn't taste strong?
No, that's it. No, not
I only did 8 ounces because I was afraid it might get too watery
it's
if
not,
I did.
not overpowering. Are you gonna try yours?
Let me try yours first. It's okay.
Yeah.
I usually like raspberry and chocolate together, but it's okay.
It wouldn't be my first choice.
No.
But it's okay.
It's drinkable. Yeah. This was what, nutty butterscotch toffee? Pretty good.
Do you have anything I can cleanse my palate with that I could?
No, this will cleanse it.
Okay.
It reminds me a little bit of hazelnut.
Kind of strong.
Should I have done 12 ounces? I did 10.
Yeah. It was a regular K-cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's fine.
I find 10 is that happy medium for me.
But it's good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So, okay, but I'm so full I don't think I can
Handle it.
put anything else in here. Until right before I go to bed and I eat the rest of my chicken.
That girl won't do.
Okay, so you heard us talking about us having some good news.
Some excellent news.
The other day, let's back up. There was some land.
Back up 6 years ago.
Okay, you back up.
When we became the pastor at Browers Wesleyan Church, the church was running about 60 people. It was poised and ready to grow. The Lord had been working ahead of us, full of good people, and we got there, and we've grown with a lot of great people. Pre-COVID, see, the average size church in North Carolina is 70. That's the average size. So we had grown through that typical average. We'd bumped the 200 mark. COVID hit. We pulled back a little bit. Well, when we bumped that 200 mark, we went to 2 services. We had an early morning 8:45 service, and then we had a 11 o'clock service. Well, it worked and worked well, and we will probably have to do it again, but everybody likes being together. Not everybody likes the 2 services. Everybody likes being under the same roof, seeing everybody. And so we began to pray about a year ago that God would allow we're landlocked where we are. There's a road on the right, a road in front of us, and landlocked road to the left. The only way we can expand is if we go backwards to the property behind us. Well, we began to pray about a year ago that property would become available, and it did. The lady agreed to sell it to our church. It's a house, a 1-bedroom cabin, 2 separate addresses, a block shop. The house is about 200 square feet with a garage. It's a 4-bedroom house, and 14 acres. And so we got to talking to the young lady that owned it. Her husband had died. They were separated. It was a very complicated situation, and she was asking $630,000 if she did any of the repairs. If she didn't do any of the repairs, it was going to be $580,000. We were in the process of getting appraisals and doing some comps of other properties in the area, having a real estate friend look at it, having a commercial appraiser look at it.
We were working on trying to see the worth and so forth.
Determine the value and to see if that asking price was going to work for us. And so in the process of that, one Sunday after church, I walked down there with a parishioner to show and go inside this house and show it to one of the parishioners. And on the front door was a foreclosure notice. That happened in September. That's when the foreclosure happened. And I was wondering if I don't remember, it might have been July, but it was going to go to auction in September. And then it got bumped, okay? That's what it was. And so long story short, it got foreclosed on. Come to find out the lady owed $479,000 is what she owed. And so we're thinking as a church, hey, we'd already had the property appraised. It appraised for $1 million, $1.5 million. So we're thinking, hey, it's going to cost us $1.5 million. No, let me back up.
Not $1 million.
No, not $1 million. It appraised for $500,000, $500,000 or $550,000. That's what it appraised for.
What are you adding in with that?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It appraised for $500,000, $550,000. So as a church, we decided, hey, it's probably going to cost us $600,000 to get this property, and we need it to move forward. Not saying we're going to build a new sanctuary next week. It may be 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years down the road. We're going to be faithful with what God's blessing us in this part of the vision and go ahead and put this piece of the puzzle together. That's kind of the mindset that we had. And so we go to the county auction.
We bid.
And our first bid, we get it for $239,000. We're the high bidder.
The only bidder.
We get it for 50% of what's owed on the property, and so we're
and even more less than what she had asked for.
Yeah, $340,000 cheaper than what she was asked. So we're scratching our head. Okay, God, this is miraculous, and so.
And you have to wait 10 days.
You got to wait 10 days for the upset bid process, and on the last day.
It was the 10th day. We were this close to getting it.
A guy from California bids on the property. He's hundreds of miles away from us. I don't know how he found out about a little property in little old Randolph County, North Carolina, but he did. And so, long story short, I reached out to him, found his phone number, reached out to him, told him how important this property was to our church. He indicated he was going to continue to bid. And so we've continued to bid. And today at 5 o'clock, the auction closed and our church won the bid process on the property. the miracle is the price that we got it for. We got it for $350,000, and which is, remember, she was asking $580, so it's $230,000 cheaper than what she was asking for it. So it's phenomenal how God has blessed us. The house is going to have a few repairs. We're going to do some repairs, and we're going to rent the house out
until we know what
until we know exactly what we're going to need to do, so that rent can recoup some of our expenses over the next couple of years while we're waiting to see what God, we want to make sure that we have a clear vision of what God wants us to do. And so it's got a pond on it, a pretty nice large pond. So any of you that wants to do an old-fashioned pond baptism, come on down. Let's go down to the river to pray. You remember that? Old brother out there? Don't seek the treasure. But anyway, it's been a great day. Our board was excited. The church was excited. And I think even the ladies at the clerk office where I've been bidding, I think they were excited too. So it's been an exciting time for all of us. Hey, it started one Sunday when I was preaching about faith and moving forward. And just on a whim, I said, we need to pray this lady behind us would sell us this property. That was about a year ago. It's unique how what I spoke during a sermon.
And yeah, he said it while preaching.
I said it while I was preaching. It's unique how God was already working ahead of us. And he just needed me to speak that. I didn't speak it into existence. I just shared the vision with the people. And God was already unlocking doors, and we just needed to start walking by faith and not by sight. Hey, here's the beautiful thing. 6 years ago, our church didn't have a whole lot of money in the bank. And in 2 or 3 weeks when we close on this property, we're not going to borrow you any money probably. We're just going to write a check and pay for it. That's what my God has done for our little bitty church here in North Carolina. We may not be as big as Elevation. We may not be as big as what's John Hagee's church, Cornerstone in Texas, San Antonio, Texas. I think that's the name of his church, Cornerstone or something. We may not be that church, but I can tell you, I got about 170 to 180 people that believe in the Lord, that trust in the Lord, and so this is an exciting time for us. So. Thank you guys for listening to this story tonight. And I hope this encourages your faith too. Wherever you go to church, wherever you worship the Lord, I want you to know that the same God that's done this miracle for us, he can do the same thing for you guys as well. So we just want to share that exciting news with you. We've had a great day, a phenomenal day. I got to go skeet shooting with Isaac, met some of his co-workers there at Carolina Farm Credit. Just a really good day here on the farm. We got a house full of biddies this morning. We normally get up early, but we got up at 5. Our employee showed up at 5 this morning. We were over there at 6 o'clock working the chicken houses. And then I had to drive about an hour and 30 minutes away to go shoot skeet.
And let me tell you, I shot a video today. And my favorite candy in the world, I buy at Cracker Barrel. I haven't been able to find it the last 2 or 3 times that I've gone in there. The last time I asked about it, and they said a lady had just come in and bought every box they had. Now, if she knew what I was talking about, I don't know. But anyway, I tried to recreate it today. I nailed it.
Just wait till you see the video.
I nailed it. It is so good.
Tell them what kind it is. Give them a teaser. Give them a teaser.
It's maple. It's like a maple cream candy. And it is so good. So sweet.
Full of sugar.
That's all it is. It's totally sweet. But
if you're diabetic, it's not for you.
I nailed it. So on December 5th, I'll be putting up 2 videos on December 5th. I'll put up my Vlogmas video, and I'll put up this candy collab video as well. So you'll get 2 videos on the 5th. So, and I do 2 candies on there. So.
All right, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this. This is day 4.
I think it's 6.
Day 6.
I don't know. 6 or 7.
We don't know. Hey, but we just know it's Blackest. That's all.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. I have no way to keep up with this.
All right, guys. We're off of here.
All right. Thank you for watching the Farmer and Pastor's Wife. We'll see you tomorrow. Remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.
Hey, we're going to the parade tomorrow.
Yep.
Get ready.
Yep.
Bye, guys.
Bye.